What's up? What's up? YouTube land. This is my first official YouTube live. Welcome. If you're watching this, I don't know if there's even a replay for this, but thanks for supporting me and watching the content I post on YouTube. My name is Steve Trzek, owner, founder of feelfantastic.com. And you're usually watching me do something with nutrition or fitness or something that's going to be of inspiration to pick you up in your day. But today, you're going to watch me do my tail end of a 3-day juicing cleanse, a fast, if you will. And so I wanted to hop on here and see if how this works. See if people are hopping on here live. Is there a replay? And I'm actually going to show you and kind of talk you through how my last 2.5 days of juicing, real juicing that is, has been. So the only thing, and my wife and I, she'll probably pop in here in a second, have committed on Sunday morning to doing only a juice drink. So it's only juices extracted from fresh fruits, fresh vegetables. Today is going to be, or actually not today. You know what? Honestly, if you've done a juice fast or juice cleanse, you understand kind of how brain fogged I am right now. And I'm not in such a great sense of clarity or thinking. However, I said, why the hell not? Let's get on here and let's see what this is all about. I was hoping to elevate this a little bit, but we'll just do it here. They don't see my face, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, but then I think I need it further away. That's okay. All right, so this will work. I'll put you over in this corner here. All right, so welcome to our kitchen. That's not too bad. Actually, that works out well. It's a little dark. Let me try to. Look at this. Lives never go well, do they? They never go the way you're supposed to plan them. Although I didn't even know what to expect. I think this is a better angle. I'm on my Mac right now, so I'm just trying to get this to be situated right. Okay, so if I tuck away in this corner, hopefully you can still hear me. But anyway, it's been about 2.5 hours since we did our last juice. And so what we're going to do today, we're on number 4. So this is the 4th juice that we're going to do today. What I do is I document all the fruits and vegetables that we plan on putting into the juicer, and then I'll weigh them out. So I have my trusty little weigh scale. And we're going to start with measuring out the apple. So we're going to do 1 apple. This is going to heat 2 drinks. And I am gnarly starving right now. I want to gnaw off my arm, which sounds really appetizing right now. But I'm going to, let's weigh this first. I weigh it first, and then I'll chop it up. First time doing a juicing cleanse. First time doing any type of fasting in general, honestly. 240 grams of apple. I don't know exactly how much nutrient is getting extracted from these fruits and vegetables. I'm just taking a guesstimation. It's about 30–40% once they run through the juicer. We're using a Black & Decker juicer that I simply bought at Walmart. It was $40 because my intention was I had a real nice one I was borrowing from a neighbor. And when we plugged it in for the first time, our first juice of our life, unfortunately the motor burnt out. So that didn't work out. So we had to make an emergency run. I had to make an emergency run over to Walmart. And at that time I was ravenous. It was about 5 hours after I get my first meal in typically. I'm going to bring this down here so you can see what I'm cutting. So I got the apples, 240 grams of apples. I'm going to cut up the carrot just enough here so it will fit in my tiny little hole. Right here. Dear, do you want to share your experience with the juicing? There are side effects that we've experienced, and from what I understand are normal. One of which I started experiencing today was hallucinations, which I thought was really interesting. I started thinking like there were lizards in the grass, and we don't live in the desert. We're just up here in the Midwest suburbs, Chicagoland area. Orange. Let's weigh this out. Do you want to go heavy on the orange, or do you want to go moderate? Moderate? Okay, so I'll do 1.5 oranges. So 330 grams of orange. And again, I just want to share this process with you because it is simple, but it is very time consuming. And the reason why I want to do this juicing cleanse is that if you've seen me talk about nutrition, I'm pretty set in my ways. And I know what works for myself, for my athletes, for my clients. And there's a lot of people that ask me, hey, what do you think about juicing, fasting, detoxing? And if you know me, I don't like to give any information unless I've actually gone through the experience myself. Let me finish one thing at a time here. Doing sweet peppers now. As my wife pulls out a Little Caesars box from the oven for the kids for dinner. But that's just the way it goes. All right, so sweet peppers here. I'm going to try to get about 100 grams. Not too many. It's about 3 of these small little peppers per drink. And again, I hope that this can help you just kind of either determine or make a decision if juice cleansing is right for you or not. And again, I appreciate you always taking the opportunity to watch my content and watch my videos. And this is the first time I'm doing a YouTube live. I do Facebook lives. I'll do Instagram lives. As a matter of fact, can you jump on an Instagram live soon while I'm doing this? Using lemon. So I'm going to measure out the lemon, or weigh out the lemon rather. I have 100 grams of sweet pepper here. 115 grams of lemon. But we are extremely hungry on this. This is one of the effects that you're going to receive is just hunger. Your body is doing some tricks. It's doing some games with the brain, with the mind. Your brain's telling yourself you have to eat, you have to eat, you have to eat. So what you do is you put in some liquid form in fruits and vegetables. And another thing people don't realize too is with a juicing cleanse, and this is simply based on what I hear from other fitness professionals that I follow and I trust and are credible sources, is that, again, my brain's not working very well right now because of the malnutrition, but all the fiber is taken out. So all the fiber is extracted as well, processed. So there's no fiber, and if we know anything about fiber, which I hope you do, it keeps us satiated. It keeps us fuller longer. It also helps with our bowels. It helps with digestion. I have fortunately not had any issues with any digestion. I've had some bowel movements every day for the last couple of days since doing the juicing cleanse. And if you've done a juicing cleanse before, feel free to throw a comment. Let me know what your thoughts were of it, because I'm interested to hear all the different experiences people have. In this process. So again, I'm just going to cut this up here as I'm talking. I just want to share with you what I've experienced. I take these weights and I write them down. 300 grams of carrots. I will then do my nutritional math on it and guesstimate what my average nutritional value is going to be. So, another thing too is if you ever do a juice of any sort, I recommend using cucumber if you're doing a true cleanse. Cucumber, celery, which we're going to do. We're going to do some celery today. And watermelon is an awesome form of just getting that quick liquid in your drink. Very, very efficient. It's been helpful. I've been literally just playing this on a whim. I'm not interested in, I don't pull up recipes. I just go off what I feel like, what I want to taste, what I want my palate to be entertained with in this very small process of getting any nutrients in. And I think my wife will agree that we have our favorites now that we really enjoy, though this is not one of them because we're trying something new. And the reality is we only have 140 grams of celery. We only have like 3 more juices left and then we're done. We could continue doing it. We could continue running with it. But that's not what we're going to do. We're going to stop after 3 days so we can get back onto our lifestyle, reap the benefits quickly of the short detox. I guess there's a little section for notes or comments. So if you have a comment, by all means, leave it. I won't answer it now, but I'll get to it. And if you've done it live before, let me know if this is a replay. Can you watch this again? Can I share this with people that have been asking me about the juicing? Because I've been posting about this on Facebook, Instagram, and honestly, I'm not in the mood to really share this because I'm just so fatigued and tired, lethargic. My brain's not working right. I haven't been working effectively. My wife's feeling the ramification of it, but she's a trooper and she is committed to this alongside with me. So let's just get the rest of this in here. We got a lot of fruit here. I think I overcut, but that's okay. We're going to go for 16 ounces. So we're just going to pump it right into measuring cup, 16 ounces. Again, the cucumber is going to be clutch. And lemon. More orange. I think we got a little more orange than we want. So again, if you've done a cleanse before, you know what? I have a question for you as well. If you have done a cleanse, what juicer do you recommend? Because I just alluded to that we just got this one over at Walmart, 40 bucks. Because the original one we had was a Jack LaLanne that we borrowed from a neighbor, and the motor crapped out on us, so we never even got a chance to use it. But if we were to do juicing again, what would be a great juicer that you would recommend that's going to have some durability, longevity, and it's not going to leave any pulp whatsoever? Dear, can you grab my phone and I'll just do a quick Instagram live too? I think I'm just going to try to hybrid these two together. All right, so I'm ready. I'm going to jump on here too. See, if I was smart, I would have done a live earlier, but we only have a couple more juicings left. You're going to have to hold it though. So give me a second here. All right, so you're going to have to record and then just kind of maneuver your way around. Let me know when you're live. Oh, the Vitamix is good? Are you on?
We're live.
Live? All right. Hey, Instagram Live. I am doing for the first time here. Pop on over here. Check this out. YouTube Live. Never done YouTube Live. I'm very grateful for my audience on YouTube, and I feel like I should probably be, hey. Man, it's been a long time. How you been? So Instagram, YouTube, Instagram. So you're catching me doing our 4th juice cleanse of the day. This is day 3. I've posted a little bit about my juice cleanse or our juice cleanse on Instagram just because I'm not in the mood to post anything about this. I'm tired. I'm lethargic. I have brain fog. I'm going through the process because I know that this is the steps that you have to go through. All right. You want to come say hi? Okay. So I just cut up everything here. YouTube Live. Nice beard. Yeah, well, you know what? This is something my wife likes. Honestly. Yeah, my wife likes my beard, honestly. I'm not a fan of it. So I think once this cleanse is done and I reset my body and go through that detox process for 3 days, this is going to go. It's going to go. So thanks for your patience. But let's knock this out. I cut everything up here. So what I have, and I document everything. I have 240 grams of apple. I have 330 grams of orange. I have the cucumber is, did not weigh that out. It's too busy yapping.
Trying to bring all the
220 grams of cucumber, which again is a clutch piece to juicing because it does produce a lot of liquid. So 220 grams. Carrots, 300 grams. Sweet peppers, 100 grams. Lemon. I put lemon in there for the citrus. It kind of offsets some of that sourness potentially. 115 grams of lemon. Where's my lemon? It's in here somewhere. Trust me. And then celery, 140 grams, which is right here. So I'm going to juice all this up. I spent some time on the YouTube live going over kind of why, what the process is, setting things up. If you follow me on YouTube, follow here. YouTube, you guys are a great crowd. And I'm going to show you really how this works. Again, I apologize. My first time doing a YouTube live. Instagram, you're pretty familiar with me. And again, I apologize in advance if I'm not like super energetic or enthusiastic about this. This is like really just kind of the tail end of these 3 days. And they say that if you follow through for another couple days, 4 or 5 days, the hunger subsides, the being ornery subsides, your frustration subsides, your lack of patience, and you start getting more clarity. You start feeling, your eyesight improves, your hearing improves, your smelling improves, your energy improves. However, I made a 3-day commitment with my boy Jeff Fitzgerald. So hopefully Jeff Fitzgerald pops on here, and he's done a tremendous job following along with us and doing this whole process. But now I can officially say when I'm working with a client, working with somebody that asks, hey, what are your thoughts about detox? What are your thoughts about juice cleanses? I have the experience. And again, I don't recommend anything unless I've experienced it before. That's my credible nature to me. That's the ethical code that I carry. So that's one of the reasons why I'm doing it. The other reason is I want to reboot myself. Okay, being in my 40s, I want to reboot and see how my body's going to respond to very little nutrients, almost like a water fasting process, getting all the detox out of there, resetting my digestive system. And I can feel it working. And I actually did do a live on Facebook the other day, and I feel like I have a flu, right? Is that a good way of putting it? Like you have the flu, kind of like shake the head, which we never want the flu, but it's self-inflicted, and we know it's short-term, and we know that we're dialing in that process. So that's the reason why I'm doing it. So without further ado, let me do some juicing here. I'll cut you off here. Like I said, any questions, feel free to ask. And if you know any great juicers, because I want to upgrade this eventually, because we just got this for $40 at Walmart. I like to upgrade this juicing process. So let's juice, show you how easy this is. And then, babe, if you want to maybe just kind of show some of the process here. You know what? The one thing I didn't expect is this is really, really messy. So hopefully you can still hear me. Celery is really good. Put this here. So again, this is going to make 2 drinks. I like to go with the juicy stuff first. And I know there's going to be Instagram replay, so they can always ask questions if they want. I gave some information on my stories earlier. I am looking forward to this being done, so I can start eating whole foods again. Hey, how you like them apples? How you like them apples? Huh? How you like them apples? Bingo. It's really that easy. It's setting it up. It's the preparation. It's the preparation and the cleanup. That's kind of the biggest pain in the butt. And then sweet peppers. I got sweet peppers. Ooh, that one stunk. That's a sour one. All right, so I'm gonna keep going, but I'm gonna shut you guys off here so that you don't have to listen to the absolute noise that's happening. I just want to kind of share what the process was, and look at all this rind that spits out in the back. Again, I don't know what exactly to do with this. I'm not interested in making a mess here. I'm not so interested in recreating any type of meal with that. But if anybody has a fun recipe, that'd be great to kind of see. Well, the dog will get that. Where's the dog? There it is.
Thank you.
He's our little vacuum.
Maybe.
So there you have it. I am tired. I'm feeling pretty drained. I feel a little bit more energy once I get my drink in. But to be on very little nutrients, very little, the noise muffles your voice. Okay, that's how I figured. That's why I stopped. So I'm gonna. Can you compost it? Great question. I'm not sure. Can we compost this? Probably. We could probably compost it. Put it somewhere. So that's why I'm gonna leave it there. I'm gonna cut off YouTube here. Any questions? Let me know. Love you guys. Thanks for following, and we will talk to you soon. End stream. First time doing this, so hope it turns out okay. And Instagram. I don't know. Any questions?